So Wednesday afternoon, welcome again from my home to your home. It's quite an unusual setting, probably for all of us, but we need to be adaptive and just, adjust to the situations we're currently in. So you should pat yourself under the shoulder that you made a commitment to meet me on the mat. Welcome Pilates of San Diego family and all the friends and family. And yeah, so before we start, just a couple technicalities. Make sure you mute your mic, okay? So we're expecting to hear only me, and this is, again, new thing to me and probably most of us. So mute your mic. That's it. Okay, so from that place, I prepared today, per request, a little more challenging class. We are going to use, I'm going to take all my notes now and just move away without getting all the distractions. We're going to use some weights, and I do encourage you, I know that's the home setup, so some of you, if you don't have a weight, you can just grab like 2 small bottles of waters or like even canned food, as I suggested in the email. But I do have a 3-pounder, so 3 pounds is actually quite plenty. I even have a 1 pound of the hand weights, and that's a great amount. We are going to try to utilize our body resistance as well, and the whole purpose of just moving in a small movement, right? Very tiny movement, just to build your endurance. So that's the whole purpose, okay? It's still a Pilates class, so we're going to start with just a little more intention and a little mindfulness, and this mindfulness should be available for you through the whole time as we're on the mat, okay? So wherever you are, let's just start sitting in a comfortable position. You can, sit in a crisscross position, whatever makes you feel comfortable. If that's not an option for you, even like a chair, is available for you. Okay, so just make yourself comfortable. And acknowledge that, as I mentioned before, you made a commitment to come to the mat, to, take this time for yourself, to nourish your body and your mind and your spirit. So from that place, I would like you to take a deep breath in. So let's inhale through your nose. And I want you to hold on top. Hold, exhale out through the mouth. Good. And let's just allow those first few breaths to be slightly exaggerated. So breathe in. And as you exhale, I want you to just not only exhale the air, but everything which doesn't serve you, right? So all those fears, all the anxieties we're going through, all currently just push with your exhale. So the inhale, we're going to bring a new intention, new possibilities, new energy. So breathe in. And as you exhale, all the air out, right? And with these exhalations come everything. Sometimes we don't even have to understand what we want to remove, right? Just push everything out. Good, very nice. So so let's just get moving. And as I mentioned before, we're just going to use set of weights as of start. And let's start by standing up. We're going to come to the front of the mat. So whatever the mat is, I think, okay, you probably can see me well. I'm just going to adjust my mat. So, okay, very good. Okay, so here we go. Let's just ground your feet into the mat. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly scooping your tummy, let's take a nice forward fold. And I want you to use your weight for now. So those weights will give you additional stretch in your lower back, in your hamstrings. Head is heavy, neck relaxed. We inhale and slowly unfolding, draw the navel towards the spine as you come nice and slow. The head is the last one to come up and unfold. We breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly fold forward. Good, so you can keep your knees slightly bent, and then maybe this time you're going to shift your weight onto your toes and slowly come up all the way up. Good. So as we start moving in a little fiery way, a little more challenging way, try to listen to your body, okay? So if something doesn't feel good, just don't do it. Take a break, modify if necessary. Good, let's try one more. Awesome, good. Now I want you to release those weights just for a second and take, as we're going to transition into plank. So let's just take 4 steps with your hands, and we're going to transition your whole body into plank. Very good. And take a moment. It's, as I mentioned, it's still Pilates class, so we're going to try to maintain all the principles. Find a nice alignment. We're going to draw the tailbone, towards your heels. Draw the abdominals in, and from there, just draw your heart forward. And we take a breath or 2. And it's okay to tremble, right? That makes us feel really alive now. Here we go. Breathe in. And now draw the navel towards the spine as you transition into down stretch and walk your hands back. Walk your hands back. And we're going to grab our weights and slowly unfold. And we're going to take a little movement of your shoulders. So just rolling your shoulders. Good. Very good. Let's go back into your downs, into your forward fold. We're going to pick up a little faster pace from now. So I'm releasing my weights and I'm going to walk my hands forward again. Just walk forward. Good. So plank is this place where, you know, you just wake up every single inch of your body. We hold it there. And now from on your inhale, let's shift your weight onto your toes. Just draw your heart forward. And now keeping this beautiful alignment, shift your heels back, right? So I'm just gliding back and forth. And you're just staying calm, right, as you breathe. So, you know, we have a little reaction, like every time when you do something, you know, quite challenging, your body is reactive. Okay, so let's try to make a commitment to at least make our breath non-reactive, okay? So whatever we do, the breath is steady and calm. Good, just give me one more. Good, very nice. And now draw the navel as previously and slowly walk your hands back. Take your time as you unfold. Head and neck is the last one to come up. Very good. Oh, I forgot the weights. Okay, let's go back. Whew. Okay, here we go. Let's meet into plank. Okay, so now allow this plank to be a little wider than previous, and arms are wide as well. Good. And now as you press your palms into the mat, also you can modify and just drop onto your knees, but as long as we have energy, let's use this. You're going to round your back, and draw your heart forward. Here we go. 2 more. We round. And extend. 2 more. Pull, pull, pull. And extend. And just give me 1 more. Good. And slowly transition into down stretch. Now from here, let's pedal for the feet. Good. We are trying not to rush. So in order to get a great workout, there's no need to rush, no need to do any jerky movements, right? Just small and control. Small and control. Here we go. Now let's move 1 breath, 1 movement. We're going to transition into plank. Here we go. Draw the navel, shift back, sink your heels down. Here we go. Inhale fully. And as you exhale out through the mouth, 2 more. Breathe in. And exhale. Good. And let's try 1 more. Okay, here we go. We're going to meet in plank again. And you probably start hearing some voices in your head, which tells you to give up and quit. So allow the breath to be louder than those voices. And now just look ahead and find like just a little crack in your wood, right, floor. And just start drawing your heart forward to the spot. Good. And all you have to do is take 5 deep breaths. Those are 5 breaths of your day, okay? Everybody can do it. Breathe in, 5. Out through the mouth. And 4. Start feeling how you're building the heat in every single inch of your body. 3 more. Woo. And 2. Good, just 1 more breath. Inhale, you can do it. And exhale, shift back. Very nice. Okay, so from here, we're going to pedal through the feet. Good, just feel good movement. Remember, you can always drop to your knees, but I'm trying to tailor to those who ask me to kick their butt, okay? So I will do my best. Here we go. From that place, as you shift your weight onto your right heel, let's float your left leg up. Just give yourself a nice stretch, bend your knee, scoop your tummy. Okay, just take a moment, maybe add a little circular motion, just to lubricate your hips. Good, okay, and powerfully extend your left leg. Very nice. Now from here, we're going to transition. I want you to bend your left knee and draw the knee to your elbow and hold it there. Hold and breathe and slowly extend. Now we're going to draw the left knee to the right elbow and you pulse. We hold and extend. Here we go. Let's just get a little more flowy. We press and extend. And to the right elbow and extend. Now let's meet in the center. So you're going to pull your knee into your navel. And now like elevator, we're going to drop. We're going to slowly drop the knee with gravity. And now use your tummy like elevator to pull it higher. Here we go. Just give me 4 more. Lift for 4. And 3. Amazing. Exhaling 2. And exhaling, scoop your tummy, draw the knee to your nose, and slowly release. Good. And again, just do feel good movement. You can also just flip your dog for a second, just give yourself a nice stretch, and return to downward dog. If you need a break, please drop onto your knees. Otherwise, we have right leg lifts. And now as you shift forward, tap your right knee to your right elbow and powerfully extend. Or we try, right? It might not happen, but just we try. Here we go. Scoop your tummy. And again. Right, so your breath is your fuel, okay? If you don't breathe, we can't go any further, okay? Draw a lot on your inhale. As you exhale fully. 2 more. Good, and 1 more. We breathe in, very nice. Now, bring your knee forward and just allow the knee to drop just gently down. Don't even touch the floor. And now scoop your tummy, we lift. We lift for 4. And 3. Woo. Exhale 2. Exhale 1, scoop. And slowly release, good. And then you can take a little stretch. Place your foot behind, nice expansive breath, stretch it out and release. Okay, let's just drop for a second onto your knees. Child's pose is always welcome. Whew. Okay, right? So we are building up. Okay, let's grab your weight. So if you have a few sets, different weight, let's grab the heavier one. My heavier one is 3 pounds. That's all I had at home, but it's better than nothing. And we're going to start by placing the weight slightly under your knee. And you have to squeeze it, okay? So you don't drop on your toes. Just be very careful. Okay, so spread your fingers. Draw the navel in. And I'm going to neutral pelvis. So not posterior tilt. You don't arch your back, just neutral pelvis. Remember, alignment is your priority here, and the breath, and then the movement, okay? So let's keep this order. And I want you to dorsiflex your foot. Dorsiflex, oh, I'm going to adjust. Here we go. And now slowly draw the knee to your chest. And now powerfully kick your heel towards the ceiling. Oh, I almost lost my weight. Here we go. And we round and extend. Good, just start slow, building up. Just breathe. Here we go. 4 more. I'm going to make a little adjustment. My knees are too close to each other, so that bothers me. So again, just listen to your body. If you need to make a modification, please do. Okay, now stay there and just do a little pulsation, tiny, right? Just half an inch. And we breathe. And we breathe. So as you know, as you take in my classes, I always encourage for small range of motion, okay? This is where magic happens in your muscles. That's where you get big transition, good transformation, good, you just adding intensity. You hold in contraction, and as you pulse, you just add intensity, right? And now it's all about, I'm just going to drop onto my forearms because my arms are killing me. So as you pulse, it's all about finding this range of motion, the intensity when you feel challenged. You still can breathe. Good. And just think it's going to be over soon. Okay. 5 more breaths. And 4. And 3. And 2. If you're on your forearms like me, transition onto your palms. Okay, you hold that option. 2, if you want to build more heat, I'm going to curl my toes, right toes under, and see if you can elevate your knee. Just give me 5 little pulses. Woo. And 4, and 3, and 2, and we hold and slowly release. You want to transition smoothly and gracefully, right? As we, again, it's still Pilates class. Okay, here we go, other side. So knees are slightly apart to find you a little more balance. Spread your fingers. We're going to press your palms firmly into the mat. Foot is flexed. Here we go. As you scoop your tummy, round your back. Good. Here we go. We round. I hope you guys are doing great. Just breathing and moving. Good. Such a gift for all of us to have ability to do it together. And we flex around your back. So allow the spine to move, right? Flexing. And drop your tummy, lift your tailbone. And we round. Just move mindfully, okay? Don't rush. And each time, for example, each time you pull your knee, just come a little bit closer, right? So there's a meaning between this movement. 2 more. Good, and the last one. Okay, perfect. Just give me little pulses. Just go for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. See, I'm barely moving. 4, and 3, and 2. And we hold it here, hold. So support your palms. Now this is this transition, okay? Okay, just get ready. Lift your knee. Here we go. Just little pulses. Pulse. How many we had? 8. So I forgot 7, 6. Oh, I think it was 4. Good. Okay, 2 more. Woo. And 1. And slowly release. Okay, well, it's live, so. Okay, very, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Good. Just keep breathing, right? Keep breathing. Okay, let's take you to standing. So grab another of your weight. Good. I'm going to change the view. Okay, so here we go. Just going to bring my mat so we can fully see my head, so nothing is cut off. Okay, just shake your legs, just shake it, shake it, shake it. And then let's come into nice lunge, okay? So I'm starting with my right leg. My weights are by my side. Here we go. And we're going to just move and you see where it takes us. So here we go. Good. So why don't we start by keeping your elbows bent. And I want you to dip your left knee lower as you extend your arm. And you pull everything back. And extend. And go back. Good. So as you exhale, draw the navel I'm sure you can't, I don't think you can see, but when I'm extending my arms, it's almost like I'm using the power of my abdominals, strength for my abs to help me extend the arms. Just 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Now, let's stay a little bit lower. Good. And keep your arms forward. Good. And just go a little circles. Just a little. Nice and painful, right? As we breathe for 8 and 7 and 6. Can we drop a little bit more? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. We don't want to quit now. Let's drop your knee a little bit lower. Let's reverse for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And we hold. And we can go a little bit lower and slowly release. Okay, now stay in your lunge. Let's transition. We're going to lift your left leg and slowly keeping your right knee bent, straighten your left leg. Here we go. We return and extend and go back. Whew. So definitely my right glute is talking to me. Right, it's talking to me like, oh my gosh, you better quit. Okay, I'm just going to ignore it. 2 more. And last one, now hold the left leg extended. Good. Flex your left foot, just give me a little lift for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3, burning 2, woo, and release. Okay, shake it, shake it, shake it. Very nice. Okay, right away, let's switch your legs. So, nice deep lunge. Palms are facing the ceiling, and we extend. And we return. And we scoop your tummy, right? So slow and mindful movement. Nothing jerky, just smooth. And it's 1 breath, 1 movement, right? So the breath and the movement support each other. 4 more. And 3. Exhaling 2. And exhaling 1. Okay, stay low. Just give me 8 circles. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3, 2. We hold, we hold. Drop a little bit lower. Reverse for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Drop a little bit more and release. Okay, good. Right? Just feeling the heat building up. This is amazing. Okay, let's just take a little forward fold. Okay, just allow your neck and shoulders to relax and slowly come up and unfold yourself all the way. I'm going to take a sip of water. So cheers. Okay, let's get back. So let's still stay standing up. And I want you to come into like a little gentle squat. If you have taken yoga, it should look like a little chair pose. So I'm going to micro bend my knees. Well, bend the knees. And let's transition your weight into your heels. Okay. And now my inner thighs are glued together. They're literally cemented. So squeeze them tight, squeeze your booty also, and just slightly drop your tailbone. So we're just going to add a little more arm movement. And I would like to invite you to transition onto your toes if you can, okay? Well, so let's start with your heels and we see how it goes. So your palms are facing each other. Here we go. Your adductors are working like crazy. And we just lift your arms and slowly release. Just a little lift. And you want to barely release, lift. and lift, right, and lift. Just feeling the elongation of your muscles. And reach, and reach. And now just keeping your gaze steady on one spot. See if you can transition into your toes. Good. And now if you feel comfortable, we're just going to do a little pulses. So, you know, those are stages of the movement. You take it or just leave it, okay? You can stay on your heels. Just a little lift, and 2 more, and 1. And of course we hold. Drop your heels if you have to. I'm going to drop mine, and I'm just going to add a little circles. Ooh. So the secret for lean and long muscles is to build the endurance, right? Just stay there as long as possible. And we breathe. And it's one circle, one cycle of your breath. And there for 4 and 3 and 2. Good. And let's reverse. Woo. Don't quit, Chris. Here we go. And exhale. And exhale. And 4 and 3 and 2. And beautiful. Oh, just bend your knees. Hold those weights. Now we descend for 8. Good. I'm on my tippy toes. Legs are shaking. That's okay. 6 more. And 5. And 4. Good. And 3. And 2. Woo. 1 more. Hold. Let's transition your arms to in diagonal. Last 4 circles. And 3. And 2. And 1. Did I say last one? Just reverse. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And release. Ooh, let's take a nice forward fold. Drop your weight. Okay, you can wipe the sweat and your tears. Just joking. Okay, transitioning onto your sit bones. So if your arms are, you know, giving up and they are tired, it's understandable. So you can, let's just drop your weights for a second and then just give yourself a nice deserved hug, right? Just hugging knees into your chest. We all deserve hug. Okay, self-hug. Okay, good. Okay, so this is one of my favorite exercises. I want you to bring your hands behind. Good. And from the side, so from the front, when you bend your elbows, they have to be directed behind, okay? So it's not a chest, it's not like a chest press, it's more like a push-up, tricep, okay? So we're just going to focus on your tricep. Okay, so from that place, good, let's bring your hands behind, and I want you to lift your hips, just lift, good. Okay, here we go, just micro bend your elbows, and bring your hips forward. Just micro bend and extend. Here we go. And reach. And reach. Squeezing your buns, right? So definitely the purpose of this exercise are your triceps. But why don't we press your feet more firmly into the mat to activate your hamstrings, followed by glutes, right? So we can make this a little more challenging. And one more now, hold here. Now transition your weight to your right leg and bring your left leg all the way towards the ceiling. And I want you to bend your elbows, lower your leg, and we lift. Down for 4. And 3. Good. And 2. Amazing. 1 more. Lift. 4 circles. 3, 2, 1. And switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Land your foot. Consider this as a break, right? We don't want to quit. Here we go. Shift your leg. And here we go. We lower. we lift, lower, lift, 4, lift, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1 more, hold, here we go, 4 and 3, your whole femur is moving, 2, 1, reverse, 4, 3, 2, and release. Let's come up for 1 more breath and slowly sequence your hips down. Okay, just roll your wrists a little, shake them. Okay, good. How are we doing? Just hug, a hug. Okay, very nice. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, 3 pounds or lighter weights. I'm just going to go light because, as you know, it's hard to move and talk at the same time. So I'm trying to last for you guys. Okay, here we go. So meeting us again on the mat. Let's extend your arms forward. And now slowly scooping your tummy. Let's take a nice roll down. And I will just stop right here when you feel challenged. And we inhale and we slowly come up and reach your arms up and over. And we lower and we lower and we lower and we hold and come up as you lift and lift, and 2 more. And you can also do this with no weights, right? Good. Dig deep into your abdominals as you press your feet firmly into the mat. Good. Okay, let's try 1 more. Let's meet at the bottom. And you're just going to find this spot where you feel really challenged in your tummy as you transition into tiny circles. Okay, just staying calm, and we breathe. And I'm going to lift my leg just lower and alternating. If that suits you, please follow me. Otherwise, just keep your legs steady onto the mat. Oh, good. See, even 1 pound of the weights just bringing so much heat into those arms. Okay, here we go. I'm going to keep my feet flat now, and I'm just going to focus my whole energy into my arms. And of course, my abdominals. Okay, just 5 breaths. And 4, and 3, and 2, and rest, or just give me 4 pulses. Woo. And 3, and 2, and 1, and hold, and release. Oh, and hug. Oh, very good, right? Are you feeling alive? I hope so. Okay, well, now you're going to appreciate those weights because they actually will help you. So if you want a little more challenge, drop your weights. Otherwise, you're going to extend your arms forward, and we're going to slowly take a nice roll down, just nice and slow. And you reach your arms up and over. Now make sure those ribs are not popping out too high, okay? Just close your rib cage. And now you just gaze forward on your inhale. And trust me, those weights will help you as you come up, and fold forward. We breathe in. And we slowly lower. And now halfway, let's just open your arms slightly wider. Good. Head goes down. We inhale. And slowly scooping your tummy, come up. And we roll down. Good. Last one. And now we hold it here. Here we go. I'm going to keep my elbows micro bent. And I'm opening as my inhaling. Exhale, scoop your tummy. We inhale. If this is too much, just come up here. Good. And scoop. And move. Here we go. Just 8. Tiny. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Don't quit, please. Here we go. Hold just little pulses. 4. Chris is quitting. And 3. and 2, and 1, and come up. Oh, and take a nice forward fold. Okay, good work, good work. Amazing, amazing, amazing work. Very nice. Okay, let's make your way all the way onto your back, okay? So now you can actually, I'm going to take one of my weight, which is heavier, so 3 pounds. And then bend your knees slowly. Good. My knees are together, inner thighs together, and then transition right here, okay? So I'm holding my weight. And also there is this impression like I'm pressing, like I'm trying to squeeze my weight, okay? So just activate your bicep that way. Just put more pressure into the weight, and we come up here, okay? Stabilize your pelvis. And from here, I want you to tap one elbow into the mat, and we transition. Here we go. And we twist. And we twist. That's it. Here we go. Exhale and exhale. And scooping your tummy. Scoop and scoop and scoop. Good. Try to exhale all the way out each time you twist. Exhale. Exhale. And tapping your elbows. We tap. And 4, and 3, and 2. Now stay on one side. And we go deeper, and deeper, and deeper, and 3, and 2. And we hold this twist. We inhale there. And exhale. Can we twist a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more? Good job. Hold for one. Inhale. Let's return. And we add those pulsations on the other side. And we go deeper and deeper. And 4, and 3, and 2. And we hold. And we twist a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Ah, and release. Good work. Amazing. Okay, so, okay, just put your weights for a second. Let's take a nice forward fold. Breathe in. Take a sip of water. Okay, awesome. Good. One more time. I would like you to. Now, let's bring your hands behind. And for this exercise, I'm going to invite you to keep your legs straight. So this is just a little different. It's not really modification, it's a full version. So good. If you want to take a little easier, just keep your knees bent. Okay, so here we go. Firm your inner thighs together. Press your palms into the mat and just draw your heart forward. Just draw your heart forward. And then I'm engaging my whole upper body so much that I start feeling lightness in my wrist, okay? That's very important. You don't want to shift your weight onto your wrist, okay? So here we go. Just try to engage every single inch of your body. Squeeze your booty, and here we go. Just one breath, rise up in a straight line, hold, and very slowly control it down, down, down. I'm not going to even touch my hips, and I'm going to lift, 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 and we go down, 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 and just a few more. We lift, 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 and we lower, lower, see, calm, and 2 more. Good, and 1. Okay, last one. Now we hold this lift, hold the lift. Good, just hold and breathe. We're going to shift your weight to your right heel. Just lift your left leg for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and drop your heel. Lift your hips because it dropped, and we lift for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold, lift higher, and roll yourself all the way down. And again, just take a nice forward fold. Okay, good work, good work. How are we doing? Okay. Sip of water. Okay. So coming back onto your knees. Good. Just take a breath or two to just sink a little bit lower, and then you can transition forward. Okay, that's good. So from that place, I want you to bring your knees together, inner thighs together, and just walk your hands a little forward. Good. And now I'm going to bring my whole pelvis forward, okay? So it's almost like I'm in a plank on the knees, okay? So I'm just a little supported. You have to draw the navel up. So it's almost like you're working against gravity. Pull the abdominals in. Now, we're going to, again, focus on your triceps. So instead of bending your elbows wide, you're going to keep them close to your body, close to your midline. Okay, here we go. You're going to lower with slowly for 4, 3, 2. We hold and control to the top. Here we go. And as I'm going back and forth, try to draw your heart slightly forward. And you know how far you can go, okay? Only you know. Good. Good. Okay, so this is just a warm-up. Just kidding. Okay, so from there, I would like you to micro bend your elbows, and you stay in this uncomfortable position as you give a little pulsation. We're going to add a little pulsation, right? So go back to your intention, right? So if you start hearing those chats in your head, oh my gosh, it's so hard. I can't do it anymore. I need to quit. I'm going to stop. You're going to turn this voices in your head. Start breathing a little bit louder. And you're going to stay strong for 8 more breaths. 7 and 6 and 5. Tiny, tiny 4, 3, 2. And now hold, microbend, hold and breathe for 3 and 2. And it's over. Oh, good job. Very nice. Let's take a nice stretch. I want you to come onto your forearms. And you can stay here or interlace your fingers. And you just draw your heart down. Just take a little stretch. Just a little stretch. Okay. So I love to pulse here. So I don't know if that's, well, I will try to make it visible. So as you inhale, I want you to draw your heart towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, just melt your heart down, sending your tailbone up. So it's just a little micro movement. And fold, right? So in this prayer position. And exhale. And 2 more. Amazing, amazing, good. And now let's transition onto your tummy. Oh, I'm going to grab my weights. So if you have, we're going to need some weights a little. Okay, smaller, heavier, however you wish. Okay, so again, transition onto your tummy and hold your weight. So you have those ghost pose arms. And I'm going to, so a couple of things before we continue. Press your pubic bone into the mat, and you can elevate your knees slightly. So what's very important that when you lift your legs, some people just lift like that, keeping your knees bent. Actually, the lift starts from your hip flexors. So when you lift, you want to also focus on the length, right? And you're going to hold those weights, okay? You're going to slowly drop your forehead down. This is my mic, so I can't really do much, but here we go. Now, you exhale all the way out here, and now slowly, on your inhale, you rise up. Just lift everything up, and we control it down. We just start like that. And we lift. And lower. And we lift. And you lower. And just 4 more. Lift. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. And I want you to stay there. And now draw your shoulder blades together. And you can extend your arms forward. Try to stay lifted. We pull. Extend. Balancing on your tummy. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Good. And 1 more. Hold the squeeze. And I'm just going to little pulses. Just little pulses. Always the time you want to quit. You're just going to intensify for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And hold. And we squeeze. Oh, and release. Good. Very nice. Just now for this whole extension, let's just rise up maybe into a little cobra with wide arms. So just draw your heart forward and control it down. And again, we rise up. Come up a little bit higher. And just dive your heart down. Good. Let's bring your hands by your side. And now sink your hips onto your heels. Just sway your hips from side to side. Whatever feels good, right? Whew. Amazing, amazing. Good. Okay, so we're almost there, okay? Let's just try to push a little more. Good. I know I'm tired too, but I will do it for you guys. You have to, don't quit on me, okay? So I'll be almost finished. Here we go. So I'm going to transition onto my forearms. And now if you're really tired, you can just come onto your knees, just stay there. Good. Or just meet me into forearm plank. So we're going to straighten one leg. And before you lift the other knee, draw the navel. And yeah, let's just meet here. And then all you're going to do, you're going to again just stay calm, draw your heart forward, and you micro bend and extend, alternating those legs. So notice how my hips going up towards the ceiling. That's a big no. So try to keep your heart and your hips in straight line. Okay. Just get what you get, right? This is your last final minutes. Steady breathing. Can we do 10 more breaths? Sure we can. For 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and we hold and breathe. Shift back and forth for 8 and 7 and 6, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and we hold and we breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh, just do what feels good, right? I think child's pose always feels good. Or just roll yourself all the way to seated. Okay, so bringing your knees together. Let's place your hands on your thighs. And now draw the navel, just flex your spine, just give yourself a nice stretch. And now extend your heart forward. And you round. And you extend. And let's open your knees just a little bit wider. And I want you to just make a little circles. So it doesn't have to, look pretty. It just has to feel good. So I invite you to just close your eyes and just slowly start unwinding. Good. Remember, whatever feels good, right? Good, you can add a little bigger range of motion. You can just keep it very small, just staying right there. Good, and then let's take this to the other direction. Amazing, good. Just 2 more, nice and fluid. Nice and fluid, good. Yes, okay, so from that place, let's take a seat. And yeah, I think we just need like a couple more stretches. We almost finished, okay? So let's straighten your left leg. Good, and we're going to bring you, well, I'm going to start with this one. So I'm going to bend the leg closer to the screen, and we're going to bring this foot on the other side of the leg. Your hand, my left hand, so left knee is bent, left hand is behind. Let's reach your arms up and over, and you want to hook your elbow in front of your thighs. If this is not accessible, you can just like wrap your knee with your hand, but just give yourself a little nice stretch. And I love to make a fist, so give it a try. So you're going to make a fist of your left hand to find a little more length in your spine, good? And this is your inhale. So we inhale, grow tall. And you exhale, I want you to deepen your twist, deepen, 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 good. And again, you just rise up a little bit higher and you deepen your twist, good. Very nice. Wonderful. Uncross, cross the other side. So going to move to this side. So as you can see, I'm lifting from the base of the spine, hook your elbow, and just grow taller. Now, if you have a low tight back, that's really encouraging to use your, make a fist and just press into the mat to grow a little bit taller. And then you're going to transition into your twist. Good, just one more. Amazing, good. And release. And let's just take a nice final forward fold. Just drape your body forward. Good. And yeah, so we did it. I really applaud you. You did great. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, your feedbacks are welcome. And if you have any kind of requests, what's to do for next classes, feel free to email us at info@pilatesofsandiego.com. Thank you so much. And we have a next upcoming class on Saturday. So stay tuned, and I hope I see you at the mat on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Okay, and I didn't prep the class yet. So if you have any requests, please share them with me and we will tailor them for you. Okay, bye Stephanie. Bye everyone. Thank you.